Hello, Jers. It's Skylar, one of your finalists and the winners at War Game. I cannot believe I'm here, honestly. I haven't played Orgs in over 2 years. I only came back because Travis asked me, can't say no to him. And it's a winter season, so of course I'm going to try. So making it to the end, I am super, super, super grateful. But the game's not over. I have to explain to you why I should win this game. And I will go as fast as you can. No one likes a long video, but I have to tell you a lot. So let's get started. At the beginning, Christina won power. She had to put up people for elimination. I was like, Christina, girl, like, save me. And I got your back going forward. She's like, cool, deal. Next alliance I made was with the Fantastic Four. It was kind of the only real alliance I had the entire game. It consisted of me, Tristan, Jenny, Misty. And we were killing it. We kind of killed the game. We were in power the whole time. We knew what was happening. We controlled the game. So you're probably wondering, why are they not in the finals? Well, I'll tell you. I'm very loyal in this game, but I go by actions, not words. And the girls' actions, there was kind of sketchy, and they're probably mad at me, and I'm so sorry. But if you let me explain why, maybe I'll get your vote. Who knows? But I'm so grateful to the two boys that are sitting next to me. Eamon, we talked to the entire game, me and Eamon. We never went against each other, and I'm so happy he's sitting next to me. Tristan, same. We worked together almost the entire game, and I'm happy he's sitting next to me. We were both loyal to each other, and that's why they're next to me right now. The final, all boys final. Can you believe it? So it all went awry during the safety chain. I figured in the safety chain, as long as one of us four gets picked, we're all going to be safe and move on. But Misty got picked. Misty chose Jenny, and Jenny didn't choose me or Tristan. She chose Nicole, which I thought was really weird. Like, we're supposed to be in a Final Four together. Me and Jenny have this But yeah, me and Jenny made a very strong connection at the beginning of the game. Like, she was kind of my final two, honestly. I found an idol, and I told her about it, and I was like, if you ever need my idol to save yourself, tell me and I will save you. Like, you're my girl 100%. So I was really hurt when she didn't save me in the safety chain. So I was freaking out. I had to choose between Barb or Tristan at the end. Of course I chose Tristan because we're in a Final Four together. I needed the numbers. Barb, I'm so sorry. I really, really wanted to work with you going forward, but I just couldn't save you at that point. And I'm so sorry. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe they're not really with me. I'm just going to try to lay low for a bit, see what I can do. And then Jenny wins the next competition. It's a trick or treat competition, which also made me kind of like question her because she won by a landslide. Like, she got like 20 candies, and like second and third place got like 4 or 5 candies. Like, she won big time, which makes me think that she's like with everyone. Her social game is on point. Like, she is doing good. And I was like, okay, that's kind of scary. She's with everyone. Is she really with us? And then that's not her fault. Like, of course, it's a social game. Like, she was playing. I don't fault her for that. I'm just kind of like, we're supposed to be this final two. Like, I don't know. It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So she won that. And then after that, I think it was the battle back. Caitlin and Paige came back in. And I was like, cool. Maybe me and Eamon should get with them and try to start something else, because I'm not really trusting this Final Four right now. So we did, and Paige and Caitlin, I'm sorry. I really wanted to work with y'all, but the numbers were just not there. My alliance just kept winning everything, so I had to stay with the numbers, and I really wanted to work with y'all too, so I'm so sorry that didn't work out. But I still was working with Christina on the side a little bit. I was giving her a little bit of intel what was going on, and then I knew Jenny had to go sooner than later because she did have a knowledge is power, and I was scared that she might use it to take my idol at some point. So I knew she had to go, and she could not know about it. So that's when I made up this plan to get her out with Christina and Nicole. And I knew the votes were going to land the way they did, and I flipped and voted out Jenny. I'm so sorry, but now you know why. All right, so after Jenny left, it was like final 6. And at this point, Christina was probably the biggest threat in the game. She had already won 2 seasons. My alliance wanted her out bad. And also, um, Tristan, I have to say this about Tristan. Like, Tristan was never went against me. We were loyal to each other, but like, Tristan was very bad socially. Like, I would go to him about things that were bothering me, about Jenny and Misty, and he would just kind of just be like, I don't know, or yeah, like, give me nothing, like, every time. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can't trust Tristan either. Like, he's not giving me anything. But turns out he's just very bad socially. He doesn't know how to talk to people. Well, he knows how to talk to people, but he's like very bad at social game. He just like relies on comps, which I get that now. But at the time, I was like, dude, like, I'm coming to you and I need someone to talk to. Help me. But other than that, Christina, Nicole, and Eamon, and then it was me, Misty, and Tristan, right? Misty and Tristan were kind of like, what's Skylar doing? He just voted out Jenny. They were kind of confused, but I explained to them why. They're like, cool, whatever. But in the back of my head, I was like, they're probably going to turn on me. Like, I would turn on me. But I was like, played it cool, whatever. I was like, I have to win this next community. Like, I have to. And it was a crossword puzzle, and I won it. And then the votes were not there to save Nicole or Christina because Eamon was voting with us. So, sorry, Christina, we had to vote you out. But you were a big threat. You were going to win this game. So, kudos to you, but you had to go. And then it was Final Five, us three, Eamon and Nicole. And then I played my idol because it was expiring. Like, I didn't need it anymore. That's another point I wanted to make. I was never in danger this entire game. I was never put up for elimination. I was never put up for nominations. And I never even had a vote cast against me in all the Survivor rounds. Like, I was never in danger because I was aware of everything that was going on. I was trying to talk to everyone and work with everyone at some point because this is the game and I knew people talk, and I had a upward battle coming to this game not really knowing that many people. And also another thing that Misty did that I didn't really agree with was she had a safety without power and she was like, I'm gonna play it and not vote with you. And I thought that was kind of strange because we had the numbers. If you really trusted us in our alliance, then you should stay and vote with us. But she used her power and left tribal council. Luckily, we still had the votes to get out Christina, but that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So that's when I started like not really trusting Misty, even though she was saying she was with me and everything. So the next round, I was like, Nicole, like, this is our chance to maybe get out Misty because she is the next biggest threat in the game. But the votes were not there. Eamon was voting with Tristan and Misty, so me and Nicole, we didn't have the votes. I did have an idol to play. I could have played it on Nicole and Misty would have left that round, but I just played it on myself because it was expiring anyways. I never had to use it the entire game, so I was just like, I'm just use it on myself just in case. You never know. So then it's Final Four, and I won the final immunity challenge. I take Eamon with me to the end, and I make Tristan and Misty do fire. And Misty was not happy with me. She let me have it, which I understand. And she was acting like she was out of the game. But, like, girl, you made it to Final Four. Like, that was our goal, Final Four, and you made it. And I'm sorry you didn't make it to the Final Three, but you would have won this game. You would have beat all of us boys. So I knew I had to get you out. And I told Tristan this, but, of course, you know, he was just not hearing it. But that's pretty much my game. I'm here at the end. I tried to talk with everyone on the jury at some point or another. I tried to work with everyone to, you know, try to navigate ourselves to get to the end. But the votes were not there at some points, or someone won power that, you know, and I just had to navigate my way to the end, like what you're supposed to do in these games. And there's no hard feelings on my end. I hope no one's mad at me. I hope I explained myself well. I'm sure I've missed a lot of things. Please ask me anything you want in the end, and I will answer everything truthfully and honestly. And please vote for me to win this game. I really tried my hardest, and I would be so grateful if y'all thought I was the winner of all winners.